Today I was asked the question, Phoebe, how can I make my diet more bearable? This feels never ending. I think that it feels never ending for you because it likely has been. If you're like a lot of the women that I help, then your diet history has been to lose weight, gain it back, and repeat the cycle again and again and again. You're on this yo-yo dieting roller coaster. So of course that feels exhausting and endless, but dieting done right is just a phase. It's a part of your life and then you're done. Think of it like tending to an overgrown garden, right? The hardest part is clearing it. You're getting rid of the weeds. You're turning the soil, you're getting everything in order, and that is like fat loss. But once the garden is cleared, maintenance is just little and often effort. The problem is most people don't finish the clearing phase properly. They either start it, abandon it, and then come back a few months later, or they do clear it and then they just bugger off so it becomes overgrown again. And I say this with fat loss time and time again, but to go back to the original question, how can you make it more bearable? Here's my take. The first thing is to accept the hard work and actually see the hard work as proof that you are on the right track, because if it was easy, everyone would do it. You're clearing the overgrown garden now. It is going to be harder, but it won't be like this forever. At maintenance, you'll have more flexibility, you'll have more calories, you will have more freedom, but you have to push through this messy middle bit to get there. And then accept that most people overestimate just how much they can do in the short term. You know, you might be thinking now, okay, I can lose 2 stone before Christmas. But when you're thinking in those strict deadlines, you often self-sabotage the second that you fall behind the pace that you set for yourself. And following on from that, most people underestimate just how much they can do with a year of consistency. And you might be like, oh my God, a year is a hell of a long time, but it's not in the grand scheme of your life. And it's certainly not if you've spent decades trying to do this the wrong way. Point is, it's never ending because you keep starting and stopping. Finish it this time.